Today we're going to be talking about the 3 do's and the 3 don'ts for feeding your heart. By making just a few simple changes to your current diet, you can make your heart happy and healthy. Heart disease is a #1 killer of men and women. Diet plays a crucial role in reducing heart disease risks. Number 1, do slash the saturated fat. Saturated fats can increase plaque in our arteries and increase our risk for heart disease. It's important to limit your saturated fat intake to around less than 7% of your total calories, which is about 11 to 17 grams per day. A great way to reduce saturated fat, for example, is swapping out a regular fat cheese for a low-fat cheese. Number 2, do translate trans fats. Like saturated fats, trans fats can also increase risk for heart disease because they increase our bad cholesterol, known as the LDL, and decrease our good cholesterol, known as the HDL. It's important to minimize trans fats as much as possible. The recommendation from the American Heart Association is less than 2 grams per day. Because it says 0 grams trans fat, it doesn't always necessarily mean that it's free of trans fats. So it's always important to look at the ingredient list for partially hydrogenated oils. Number 3, do embrace omega-3 fats. Omega-3 fatty acids have many heart-healthy benefits, including lowering cholesterol levels, improving blood pressure, easing inflammation. Good sources of omega-3s come from that fatty fish, the cold water fish. It's important to get at least 2 servings of fish per week, or about 8 ounces. Other sources of omega-3s come from plant sources, walnuts, flaxseed, and canola oil. We just went over the 3 do's, but also there are 3 don'ts. The first, don't go fat-free. Choose monounsaturated fats. Monounsaturated fats have really great value for heart health. They actually can improve your cholesterol levels. They can increase your HDL, which is your good cholesterol, and decrease your LDL, also known as the bad cholesterol. One great tip for including more monounsaturated fats in your diet is, instead of putting some condiment like mayonnaise on a sandwich, why not put some slices of avocado on a sandwich? Number 2, don't skip the fiber. Soluble fiber especially has been shown to decrease heart disease risk because it can lower your blood cholesterol levels by interfering with the absorption of dietary cholesterol. Foods considered high in fiber contain 5 grams or more fiber per serving. A great way to include more soluble fiber in your diet is start the day with a bowl of oatmeal, add some berries and some nuts for a fiber-packed breakfast. Number 3, don't add salt, instead add potassium-rich foods. Potassium can actually help control blood pressure, while excess sodium in the diet can actually increase blood pressure. Blood pressure can lead to coronary heart disease, heart failure, stroke, and other medical problems. Getting the recommended 4.5 cups of fruits and vegetables per day will help you get the recommended amount of potassium. Remember your do's and don'ts. Slash saturated fat, translate trans fats, embrace omega-3 fats, and your don'ts. Don't go fat-free, choose monounsaturated fats. Don't skip the fiber, and don't add salt, instead add potassium-rich foods. By remembering all of these do's and don'ts, you can be well on your way to feeding your heart right.